ERC, quality service since 1972. Repairing TVs, console stereos, electronic musical instruments, pinball machines, arcade games, and more. Call 836-0454.
Brian Peters with you for this Sunday, January the 4th. Weather Xtreme video. And let's get right to the Skycam images first thing this morning. Looking down the river rather placid there and flat as we look at the Demopolis Skycam, and I just couldn't help but enjoy this shot at Gulf Shores as we look off to the west along the West Beach, and a couple of cumulus clouds there, and then couldn't help also but noting the fog in spots. Here we are at Clanton, and definitely some fog. Visibility not very good. Well, the warm front finally got north of us, and we got some rain through here last night on the order of a quarter to a third of an inch for most locations. Very nice rainfall. A little bit of lightning to go with it. At the upper atmosphere, there goes that trough that brought us the rain yesterday, and we're still watching the trough off to our west over the southwest United States and over the Pacific Ocean there, the edge of the Pacific coast. Temperatures across the southern tier of the United States very mild, and certainly that milder weather has returned into the Ohio River Valley. Look at that. Temperatures around 60 on the Ohio River this morning. So that has got to be unseasonable. If we think we're unseasonable here, then wow, they're unseasonable there. And morning temperatures this morning, just a tad cooler than I expected. I thought probably we'd stay around 57, but we got down over in Anniston, they're down at 48, so once again, we're not a one-number place. These temperatures, however, even that 48, that's a good, about 15 degrees above where we should be. QPF-wise, it is just plain going to be wet over the next several days, and the QPF guys have ramped it up. I think maybe they've ramped it up just a little too high here. I don't know that I expect to see 5 inches over the next 5 days, but I guess that's not out of the realm of possibility, especially since this ends at 12Z Friday, and so that's picking up some rain toward the latter part of the week. Now, we've been talking about the possibility of severe weather on Tuesday, and now that it's day 3, the Storm Prediction Center is outlooking a large area of Alabama, Mississippi, southeast Louisiana, and a little bit of western Georgia, as well as northwest Florida. Now, this morning, a few showers, and that's pretty much what we're going to see. Lots of clouds and the possibility of a passing shower, but not as much rain as we saw yesterday, so a lot more scattered, widely scattered, actually. All right, here's the 06C GFS model run. Here's the 500 millibar pattern. We're kind of under a ridge today, so that's going to keep us a little bit drier, at least for the time being, with the possibility of scattered showers, as the GFS is indicating. We're going to stay in that scattered shower pattern on Monday. And then by Tuesday, here comes that strong shortwave trough. And so that's coming out of Oklahoma and Texas, and that will be bringing a surface low across the mid-Mississippi River Valley and dragging a cold front. So it looks like the timing for us is going to be in the afternoon and evening hours, sort of prime. So we'll be watching that for the development of severe weather. The trough inches on by Wednesday, and I think that's going to keep us much colder, but also probably keep us cloudy. You can see the 540 line down around Clanton or so. The trough continues to inch away from us on the East Coast on Thursday, and that will keep us dry. Here comes the major trough off into the Atlantic now on Friday, and here comes another short wave, and this is the one that yesterday kind of developed a little low over the southwest United States, and looks like the GFS is continuing with this solution. That should keep us pretty dry on Friday. The short wave and the closed low separate on Saturday, and that should produce another storm system across the southern United States, and that will bring us another round of wet weather. It looks like the rain should be ending during the day Saturday. We dry out on Sunday, and Sunday looks like another chilly day with a strong northwesterly flow as we see on Monday, and that again keeping us dry. GFS indicating the possibility of clouds and perhaps some snow flurries in the flow. And the winter storm that the GFS has kind of been hinting at for several days now, or actually the last week, is pretty much off the table. And is anybody surprised? After all, it's always been voodoo. Ridge develops over us on the 14th, which should keep us fairly dry. Then another short wave around the 16th, passing to our north, and that will also bring another front into the area, so another day of wet weather on the 16th. And then we get under a brief ridge at the very end of the period, but you can see the pattern still rather progressive as lots of short waves moving through the flow, and that short wave to our west generating another surface low and the possibility of more rain as we hit the end of the GFS cycle. Well, thanks for tuning in to the Weather Xtreme video. I think James will be back tomorrow morning bright and early, and I'm sure after a vacation, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Thanks for tuning in, and thanks for staying tuned. I'm meteorologist Brian Peters. Godspeed.
Weather.